Hello guys, thanks for tuning in and it's good to see you guys again. Today, we're going to talk about this, the FeelWorld S55 super lightweight film monitor. So the reason why I purchased this is to be used with my Sony A6500 and been really enjoying using this because you know A6500, it doesn't come with a flip up or flip out or this screen. There's a lot of good technical reviews about this monitor. I'll put the links below because I myself refer to all those videos before I put my money on this monitor. But what I wanted to share on today's episode is about things that I like about this monitor. Well, there's 5 things actually, so let's hop in. So the number one thing I really like about this monitor would be the value for money, the price itself, because at the price of $110 you get a whole bunch. So what did I get from this purchase is the L bracket, the monitor itself, the HDMI cable, the battery to power this monitor, the adapter to charge this, and also I got the sunshade, which is to be used under a hot or bright condition. Of course, there's a lot of other good monitors out there that have all these features, but it will cost slightly a little bit more. So if you're in the budget and you want everything to be in one, this would be the monitor to go for. Number 2 reason I like about this monitor is quite related to point number 1, which is the features. Power pack features and specs. There's a lot of features that pack in this monitor, and you can see on the box over here there is 12 features or specs over here, and even here there's a lot. Now I don't use most of it. Now there's only a few features that I use most of the time when I create content like this, and I wanted to share with you guys. And the first one that I use would be, I've written on the screen over here actually. So the first one will be the false color. Now false color is something that I'm not aware about until I have this monitor. It helps me to understand the colors of my face, and I can readjust my lightings just to get a near perfect color. So something very good that I learned and I use it most of the time right now. The second one would be the rotational. So rotational meaning to say when I flip the monitor towards me, I can actually rotate the screen, so or the setting of the screen, so that I can actually look at myself when I am creating content or maybe when I'm vlogging. The third thing that I really like is the audio out. No, I don't really use it, but sometimes I use it. The audio out is a feature that you can actually plug a headphone and you can actually listen to the audio or the quality of audio that you have actually done on your shooting, instead of exporting the file into your laptop and listen to the audio. If it's not nice, you have to reshoot it all over again. So this is one feature that I think is an advantage on a scale of $100 or $110, right? The feature number 4 that I use most of the time is the HDMI out, which is something that not all monitor has. So the HDMI out allows us to export or allows us to connect the cable to a bigger monitor or projector so that you can show a bigger audience on the content you have just shot, instead of exporting it again to a laptop and show it to people. And if they don't like it, you have to reshoot all over again. So this actually saves a lot of time. So the next feature that I really like about this monitor is DC out. So DC out is actually a feature that allows you to share the battery that's powering your LCD with your camera. So meaning to say, if you have a big battery that's powering your monitor, you can actually power your camera at the same time by using a special adapter. And again, it gives you a longer battery life. And if you're going out for a full day of shooting, voila, good stuff. So these are the features that I use most of the time, and I think it is power packed under the value of $110. Of course, there's a lot more features over here which I need to learn how to use it. So that's point number 2. Now point number 3 would be the size and weight. Since it's a 5.5 inch, it's not that big, and it's just slightly bigger than the Sony A6500 body, and the weight is at only 175 grams. So check this out guys, 175 grams. 175 grams is even lighter than the iPhone X Plus. Because it's small and lightweight, it makes the entire setup easy to move around. So we're talking about mobility. As you know, I have quite a small studio, and in order for me to move around, I do not need a big setup. So the size itself is just perfect, and the weight itself is easier for me to move around as well. So the mobility is the key. That's the reason why I think this monitor is awesome. So point number 4 is all about convenience. Convenience, the reason being is I have a very small space to walk around. So as a content creator, if you have a very small space, sometimes you cannot just leave all your equipment standing there because you need the space for something else. So unpacking, packing, dismantling, fixing, if you're doing this most of the time and you need convenience out of it, so this monitor could be the right one for you, because to install the monitor on top of the camera and all this, it takes only less than 5 minutes. So there you go, point number 4, convenience. Now let's go to the last one, the last point, which is user-friendly. Now, why I mention user-friendly is because I've never owned an external monitor before and I have no idea how to fix the function, how to set up the function, how to use the menu. So this monitor, I mastered the whole entire menu system less than 15 minutes. Because sometimes, you know, if you buy something new and if you need a lot of time to research how to use it, it gives you that frustration unless you like that experience. But for me, I think user-friendly is one of the key because the moment you open up out of the box, you can master it in less than 15 minutes and then you can focus on what matters most, which is creating content and using it. So there you go guys, 5 points why I like this monitor. Hopefully it will give you a little bit of inspiration whether to buy this monitor or not. And if you have any questions, you know, hit the comments below. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye-bye. And right, there you go.